Cryptocurrencies are still continuing to pump. There is no stopping for cryptos. Dogecoin taking a small little breather, almost 27 cents today. Remember just where we were a week ago, what, 19 cents or so. Shiba Inu taking another breather, but just started pumping again. Things are absolutely going crazy. In this video, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Shiba Inu. Make sure you watch the entire video until the end. You cannot miss what I have in store for you today. What's up, Myles? It is ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos about cryptocurrencies where I call out huge plays way before they happen. If you want to get access to when I'm buying and selling cryptocurrencies, I put out daily trade alerts on the Patreon. It's only $10 a month, where I also give you guys updates constantly so you can know when the market is going to be bearish, when it's going to be bullish. I'm going to be telling you everything to keep you fully informed of what is happening in the market, so you do not have to constantly watch your phone and look for news. I provide it all for you in the Patreon. I also have services where you can talk to me on the phone and we can discuss and talk about your portfolio, move some things around so that you can be in the best position possible for this bull run. I also have a 5,000 member Discord that you can join through the Patreon as well in my video description below. I'm also giving away 200 Dogecoin to one lucky winner this Saturday. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and put Dogecoin giveaway in the comments below. And if you love cryptocurrencies, go ahead and smash up the like button, blow up the comments with your question, comments, or concerns. I will try to get back to my comments. And are you buying this Shiba Inu and Dogecoin dip? Let me know in the comments below. So Shiba Inu pumped like crazy again today, and we got a little bit of a pullback, but we are starting to bounce up right now. So we're starting to see that right now. We are also starting to see the same exact thing for Dogecoin, but the momentum is very strong for Shiba Inu right now. Things could potentially get crazy, and like they were for Dogecoin. But remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is just my own opinion. The most important thing that we need to be paying attention to through all of this is what is going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum specifically. Ethereum is literally almost $3,600. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin right now and is looking very good. It is leading the market as of right now. But taking a look at Bitcoin, we are starting to see, after a small little pullback from $52,000, we are just about to break this huge level of resistance, but we are starting to get another bounce in the markets. The charts are absolutely looking extremely bullish, and that is an understatement. But before we dive into technical analysis and take a look at indicators and see what's really happening, let's take a look at some of these important news articles that discuss the overall crypto market, the strength of the market, where we headed, and what is going on. Bitcoin price is back at $50,000, but exactly how bullish are the bulls? So Bitcoin's futures markets, the premiums, the options risk gauge show no signs of excessive leverage or FOMO from traders yet. This is very good news. So what we are seeing is that the traders are very bullish, and they're starting to have an uptick in bullishness, which is very good. And we are starting to see a lot of the other traders, like the options traders, they are exiting this whole fear mode of being fearful and trying to dump things. That is changing right now. So the sentiment overall with investors, traders, institutions, retail investors like me and you, the sentiment is starting to become very strong. With bullish sentiment, all of that fear is starting to dissipate very quickly. Remember what I've been telling you on this channel: investing takes time, it takes patience. Things can change in an instant, and do so very fast. And I also said, and have been saying this for many months and for many weeks, that there's more people now in cryptocurrencies. There's much more money now in cryptocurrencies. So what this means is that the pumps and the moves in cryptocurrencies can happen much faster, and they can be much stronger, and we will see much higher numbers. So the next Dogecoin pump, the next pump for these altcoins and cryptocurrencies, they haven't even really began to start pumping. The next pump is just going to be absolutely amazing, and it's going to blow our minds. I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be greater than your expectations. And this news article came out 2 days ago. I forgot to share it with you all, but take a look at this. Ethereum fractal from 2017 that resulted in a 7,000% gains for Ethereum appears again in 2021. So this same exact fractal, which is basically indicator And there's 4 indicators that are basically contained in this whole fractal. What they're talking about just happened. The same thing that happened in 2017 that triggered 7,000% gains for Ethereum just got triggered. And we are far from the top. This picture right here shows that we are now just getting this bullish hammer, we're getting this RSI cross, we have the MACD, all of these indicators, these Fibonacci retracements all coming together, showing very, very bullish things, what I've been showing you on the charts the last couple of days. And I'm gonna show you some of these indicators, these fractals as you wanna call it, in just a few moments. And this is going to show us where the entire crypto market is, not just Ethereum, not just Bitcoin, but Dogecoin, Algorand, Cardano, Avalanche, all of your favorite cryptocurrencies, especially the good successful projects, will be greatly affected by all the information that I share with you on this channel. So if you're invested in a good crypto project and you're wondering, okay, well, why didn't you talk about this cryptocurrency? Well, if it is a top 20 or top 30 project, especially a top 10 project, everything that I talk to you about bullishness for Bitcoin on this channel relates to those cryptocurrencies, unless they are a pump and dump coin, unless they are just purely a coin that is based off of memes and hype only. If there's no real backing behind a coin, it's only hype, the hype will eventually, most likely, die down. That community may die down and will never resurrect again. Those are certain possibilities, and those possibilities can be very high. If there's cryptocurrencies that have hype, like Dogecoin, that have a community, that have memes, and it's kind of funny too, but it actually has real utility case. There's other cryptocurrencies that have real utility case, have huge hype, and so forth. All of those things together will make a project last and will allow it to recover through crazy crashes and through market volatility and through market manipulation. So all the information that I'm presenting in this video can relate to pretty much the greater majority of cryptocurrencies. If you want a great platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, use my WEBULL link. If you sign up and deposit $100 using my link, they'll send you 2 free stocks for $4,000. So $200,000 Bitcoin price programmed as Bitcoin heads towards the second RSI peak. So what we are seeing precisely here, this is absolutely amazing information. I saw this on somebody's channel the other day. Every time there is a Bitcoin cycle, it has a double top in the RSI, which is this indicator right here on the bottom. And this indicator, a double top, is where it goes up twice to this resistance line, which is a part of the RSI. And RSI is a technical indicator to let us know when things are overbought and oversold. And so when something gets up to this second line, it is oversold and it most likely will have a top. Every time we have come to this line, there has been a significant drop or a crash in the crypto market, or we can call a cycle peak or a cycle top. So what we have seen this bull run is only one peak in the RSI. Every single bull run we have had since 2013, we've had a double peak in the RSI. And now the RSI is starting to bounce all the way up and head to 90 and potentially above. So what this means for cryptocurrencies is that we are nowhere near the top and we have a lot of room to grow. So there's a lot of very strong indicators right now that have a lot of history and that are popping off right now, that are signaling for us right now that things are about to make huge moves. Look at this. Traders pile into altcoins after Bitcoin bulls take a hold of $50,000. So what we are starting to see is a lot of the altcoins are starting to pump like crazy. This does include Shiba Inu. It does include Dogecoin, because Bitcoin is starting to become very bullish. Like I said, when Bitcoin moves, when Bitcoin pumps, then the altcoins will pump. But if Bitcoin is bearish, the altcoins will be bearish. They will lay dormant. They won't perform very well. But when Bitcoin starts pumping, all of that money starts flowing into Bitcoin. The altcoins go crazy. And when Bitcoin really pumps, then the altcoins start doing things that we never even thought were possible. So all of this is happening right now, and this is not even the most bullish of the information that I'm sharing with you. I've been sharing with you parts of what's happening. There's a supply shock. There's an economic crisis, a global economic crisis, which is causing people to run to cryptocurrencies to save their life. Things are more bullish for cryptocurrencies than we've ever seen them before, ever. And we are living in the midst of the greatest financial opportunity in history. So let's go ahead and look at some technical analysis. Let's see where we are truly headed. We first want to start off with Bitcoin. And yes, this is the 30-minute time frame. And what we are seeing with Bitcoin is we had a small little dip and we are starting to get pushed right back up. I feel that we're going to continue all the way up. We're going to continue to go up quite substantially. But what is very important for me, and what's very important for us to understand what's happening in the markets, is I'm using this software called Market Cypher. It's an expensive software that helps me to basically put a whole bunch of indicators into one thing so I can understand what's really happening in the market. And that's how I'm able to call out tops for certain cryptocurrencies, when to buy and sell things. This thing is very accurate, coupled with my expertise in technical analysis and looking at other indicators that we use on this channel. And particularly what we are going to be looking at is the MACD, M-A-C-D. So on the weekly time frame, the time frames are bigger, like the weekly and the daily. The indicators are going to be much more accurate. So the last time we had a bullish cross for Bitcoin was when Bitcoin was $7,000, around $10,000, $7,000, somewhere in there. The last time we had a bullish cross for the weekly, the biggest bull run for Bitcoin took place from $10,000. So we went from $10,000 directly to $64,000, and it took some time. It wasn't just straight up, right? It definitely took some time. It took 200 days to accomplish that ever since that bullish cross. And that bullish cross was exactly 1 year ago. So exactly 1 year ago, this bullish cross just happened on the MACD. The MACD is an indicator where it lets us know when things are getting bullish or when things are flipping bearish. And it's not just a quick indicator where it flips and it's going to be bullish for a couple of days. No, when this thing flips on the weekly time frame, it means that there's going to be several months that are going to be extremely bullish, potentially even longer. So we will have to see. But that is happening right now. What we also want to look for on the weekly time frame is with this market cipher software. So this green thing is the money flow. It shows us the flow of money flowing in, moving, and so forth. But what we want to take a look at is the daily time frame and the 4 hour. This is going to let us know like what's about to pop off. The daily time frame is going to let us know what's going to be happening for the next couple of weeks. But when we start to see this blue momentum wave flip all the way to the top and the green money flow start to go up, that means things are about to literally go crazy. And it's happening the last couple of days. I call this out. I put it on my Twitter. I put it great information on my Twitter. You should follow me there. But this thing is starting to flip, which is basically a MACD cross in a certain sense, coupled with a bunch of other indicators. So we are seeing some crazy bullish momentum starting to flip the last couple of days for Bitcoin, which means this is the whole crypto market literally about to do some amazing things. But look at what just happened to Bitcoin. Bitcoin was what, $40,000, and we have just moved all the way from last week. We hit $39,000. Everyone's like, oh, it's going bearish. Everything's over with. It's going to take years for Bitcoin to get to this, blah, 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 blah. And look, we are up 26% in just pretty much less than a week. And we are continuing. We smashed this resistance. Look at this. We smashed it, blew right past it. Now we are heading up to this top right here. So if we break this level of resistance right here, things will literally just absolutely, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's going to be very, very, very good. So we are just a few percent away from that top. Let me see. We are 3%. We are 3% from this level of resistance. And the way it's looking like right now, there's a very high chance tonight we are going to break this. And things could pump even tonight quite crazily. So I'm super excited to see this. But what's going on with Dogecoin? So Dogecoin hit nearly 27 cents and we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. We could get a bounce off of this level here, or we could come down to that next level of support, which would be 23 cents and 5 cents. But is this the time to be selling and buying things right now? If you're looking for long-term positions, these might be some good entries for you. But the dips, the corrections, that's when you want to buy. That's when you want a dollar cost average. And while things are pumping, you just watch. You watch. And when things get to a very high degree, which I will alert in the Patreon when to sell, once we start approaching that cycle top, I will let us know when to sell. But these are not the times to be selling cryptocurrencies unless you're trying to trade 1 or 2%. You want to be glued to your phone. You want to be glued to your computer all day, which is not very fun. But these are not the times to sell. So what's going on? But Shiba Inu is actually starting to bounce up quite substantially again. And this is a very, very high level to be buying Shiba Inu at. The best time was to be buying during the dips, during the corrections. So if you're buying at this level, it's very, very risky and you're chasing these run-ups, which is also extremely risky, something I never do except in extraordinary circumstances. So if you got something out of the video, make sure you smash up the like button, blow up the comment section. I will see you all tomorrow.